I've made nearly 600 videos giving you my advice on project management, along with a few videos where I have interviewed excellent project managers. But now it's time to hand over to some of my favourite project management YouTubers for their advice on project management.
Hey, Frank here with a good project management tip. Practicing project management and gaining experience is as important, if not even more important, than getting a big project management certification. So here are 3 good tips for finding this work. First of all, contact local startup groups in your city. That's a great way to get into projects, and you'll get lots of experience in, let's say, IT, banking, sustainability, and so on. Next, 2, contact non-profit organizations such as schools and charities and sports clubs. They always are looking for people to help out organizing events, so they'll be very, very glad to have you. And 3, contact known project managers. Offer them your time freely to help with administration, and you're going to get access to lots of project management information, and you can soak this knowledge up. And that's important. Okay, that's it for the 3 tips. Bye-bye.
Hey guys, Bill Dow here, and I have a tip for experienced project managers. I think the biggest tip for project managers to be successful is to balance art and science. I can't stress enough how important that is. I know so many project managers want to jump on the AI and how AI will change project management, and I get that, but what we're forgetting is how important communication, leadership, the human touch of project management. When we think about how tools can really help us be successful, that's only one side of the equation. The other side is communications, influence without authority, leadership skills, and really being compassionate with your team members. So my biggest tip for project managers is really to balance the art and science of project management, and that will really help you be successful. My name is Bill Dow. Thank you very much. We'll see you online. Thanks.
Hey, I'm Andreanna Marshall, and the tip that I have for new project managers is to dive deep to understand how your team delivers value. What I mean by that is, if you work at a tech company, understand how the developers deliver value. What's their process? What do they go through? That will help you communicate with them as well as to the business about what's going on. It will help you build trust and grow your relationship with the people working on the project as well as the business side.
Hi, my name is Andy Silber, and I'm the founder of Fiat Veritas, a project management and product development consulting firm specializing on developing innovative hardware products. I chose the name Fiat Veritas, which in Latin means let there be truth, because I think the hardest and most important thing a PM does is share the unwelcome truth. Throughout my career, I've had to share bad news about projects being infeasible, risks that were in need of mitigation, or other project issues that the stakeholders did not want to hear. But until we all understand the problems, we can't begin to fix them. And it's often up to the PM to make sure the right people are aware of them and the needed decisions are made. It can be hard for us because we often know the right decision, but we have no authority, only influence. And sometimes the wrong decision is made. But as long as we have clearly communicated the truth as we understand it, we can sleep at night. Often telling the truth does not win you promotions. But if an organization is unhealthy enough to punish someone for telling the truth, it's probably time to move on anyway.
Hi, I'm Dawn from PMOtraining.com. And the tip I'd like to share with you is one word that I made up. It's called Projectland. I call the world of projects Projectland because it is completely different than the world of operations or business as usual. And when we make assumptions that the world that we've lived in for a long time in our day jobs is the same as projects, it can be an outright disaster. So I call it Projectland to help people understand that the world of projects is completely different than operations. And there are different rules, just like Earth has gravity and astronauts need to learn to live without it to go to the moon. So the sooner that you can embrace this idea that projects are different, the easier they'll be.
Hey Mike, my tip for project managers is to be kind. Yes, one more thing on top of all that planning, stakeholder engagement, dealing with the bosses and the big chiefs that you got to deal with. Now I'm asking you to be kind as well on top of all of that. Hear me out. I know sometimes you're going to be feeling the pressure, but so is your team. So this is where kindness really brings out the best in your team and their performance. Acts of kindness, like demonstrating understanding and being empathetic, will help to reduce stress, which leads to greater creativity and better problem solving and decision making. Greater creativity can also lead to innovation, but that can only thrive in an environment that's being led by a kind and open-minded leader. Without that, the team won't feel that they can truly express themselves, and all that's going to do is limit their potential. Kind leaders inspire loyalty and hard work. People will go the extra mile for people who recognize them and value them. And that means people will stay longer as well. People that feel respected and appreciated are less likely to be looking for other opportunities, reducing instability in your team. You must also keep in mind that as the project manager, the leader of the team, that your behavior will set the tone for everybody else's interactions. So if you are unkind to people, they'll be unkind to people too, and you'll create toxicity within your team, and that will lead to the team failing you. So be a good example, be a great leader, and be a kind project manager.
What if I say that the timeline is just a suggestion? No, seriously, you may feel it's a joke, but actually this may be not that much straightforward. Hi, this is Chris, and here is my Christmas tip for you. When it comes to building the timeline, what actually do we need to have? For sure, that's gonna be the project scope, the project resources, the estimates that we put together considering the constraints and possible risks, and voila, here comes the project timeline. But what if we would need to deal with some changes or some risks popped up that we are not able to manage? For example, someone got sick and is not able to perform his or her duties. The timeline that we have created at the get-go was a baseline that we have been putting together, having the input information available for us at the moment of creating the project plan. Take it easy, as projects are living organisms, as everything is built by people, and take care of your stakeholders by setting proper expectations. Merry Christmas, guys!
Thank you all very much for your advice. I've put links to all of these YouTubers' channels in the description. And if you've enjoyed their advice and if you like their style, check them out. They are all well worth subscribing to. And if you've enjoyed this video, keep an eye out for next week when there'll be another batch of more of my favourite project management YouTubers. Please do give this video a like if you've enjoyed it or learned from it. I'll be making loads more great project management videos for you, so please do subscribe to the channel and hit the bell so you don't miss any of them. And I look forward to seeing you in the next one.